The flood tide along the Mississippi River and major tributaries has finally begun to crest in places today, but for many people, relief arrives too late. Towns and whole sections of Missouri and Illinois are underwater, with at least 20 dead and untold millions of dollars in damage. And it's not over yet. The scenes of soaking wet destruction are everywhere across southern Missouri. Homes flooded, roads washed out.
This is devastating here. It's 5 foot higher than the past record and just total devastation.
The deluge turned runways into islands at this airport and stranded small planes. Some of the worst damage is along the surging Merrimack River, southwest of St. Louis. Whole neighborhoods are underwater in Eureka, where firefighters have used boats to rescue nearly 50 people there since Tuesday. Downstream, the Merrimack crested today near Valley Park at a record 44 feet. The water poured over a wall of sandbags at the town's waste treatment plant, and raw sewage spilled out, the third such incident in the region this week. The overflowing river has also shut a huge stretch of Interstate 44, and a 3-mile span of Interstate 55 was closed early today, triggering backups for miles. Local engineers said they're working around the clock to restore access.
What we're waiting on right now is going to be the crust. Once that crust occurs sometime today, then we'll know that that's the highest it's going to be, the walls are going to hold, and that it will be safe for us to pump all the water out of the interstate and open it up to traffic.
Meanwhile, on the Mississippi River, water rose perilously close today to spilling over railroad bridges and elevated roadways in Old Monroe, northwest of St. Louis. And in West Alton, homes located between the Mississippi and Missouri rivers were completely cut off by floodwaters that surrounded them. In Illinois, the city of Cairo is caught between flooding from the Mississippi and Ohio rivers.
We're setting up pumps to do some pumping operations to help us pump some of the water that's in our storm sewers and system to help pump it on out.
A dozen counties in Illinois and at least that many in Missouri have been declared disaster areas. And the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is closely watching levees across the two states. Water has topped at least 9 of the flood barriers so far. We'll hear from people on the ground in the flood zone right after the news summary.